Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? What is going on? What is going on? Whew, sorry about that. I had to change the thumbnail real quick. I'm kind of changing things up a little. Just I'm getting like the titles a little bit different, the thumbnails a little bit different. I just kind of want to make these things a little bit more structured, have a little bit more form to them. And so I was trying to rush and hurry, and I forgot to change that thumbnail there. But how's everybody doing today? Who all we got in chat? Who all we got in chat? We got Andrew A in the chat. We got Andrew Gago. Mr. 86 Mickey Mo Elm. Let's see, who else we got? RS Productions, Blacks Tracks, Ahmad Nafis. What's up, everyone? Victor, Safemoon Army, what's up, homie? What is going on? What is going on? Oh, man. Man, losing my voice a little bit there. Vibe for a few until I go to a meeting. All right, Bernie. All right, thank you for stopping in, man. Why do most channels like Shiba but think Safemoon is a scam? I don't get it. I don't get it either, Robert Wallace. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started in a quick second here. Just give him a little bit more time to join in and we're going to get going. Alrighty. Did notifications go out to everyone? Did you guys get notifications? Let me see if they went out. Let me know. Let me know. All right, what's good, Todd? Thanks for doing a good review on Gorilla Diamond. Yeah, no, Gorilla Diamond's fantastic. Gorilla Diamond is fantastic. Safemoon, yeah, yep, doing well. Doing well. Notifications did go out. Perfect. Okay, cool. Sweet. Would you check out Blank Pie? Marley, what's up, homie? I did not. Notification there. Did you watch UFC 263? What was your favorite fight? My favorite fight for sure was Drew Dober and who did he fight? Brad Ordell. That was a fantastic fight. No notifications. Okay, so it seems like notifications went out to some people, not everyone. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get started, though. We are at about 7.5 minutes in, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this thing started. Also, guys, look what we got. So we have a little updated ranking system here, just in terms of I've added a few things. So whenever we do our rankings today on our 3 chat-picked cryptos, we added progress. Progress is something that's important to me. I think that the progress that you're making, if you're actually making progress, is super important for credibility, and it's something that I preach a lot. And so that's one thing that we're going to be doing today. I added progress, and I also kind of changed the little format. Like, it used to look really just not too good, right? It was just kind of not put together the best. So I kind of made this little template. I added a little gradient of color and just kind of making this thing look a little better. And then the same thing for our speculative rankings. I added marketability, which is important, and I added progress to this one as well. So let's go ahead and let's get into the very first one. So today we are going to be going over our sponsor of the day is actually going to be Blueberry Network. I'm going to get all of this pulled up really quick here, and then we are going to get into it. I hope you guys are excited. I have a few cool ones today. I'm excited to see where this thing goes. And yeah, so give me 1 second. We're going to get this pulled up here. I just realized that my tab closed. Okay. All right. Here we go. Jump onto here. Boom, boom. There we go. Cool deal. Alrighty, so our sponsor of the day is going to be the Blueberry.network. Now, this is actually a really cool one. It's one that's a little bit different. You guys know that whenever it comes to doing sponsorships, that I will only really take ones that I think are interesting, have potential, have promise, or are just different in general. And it's kind of something that they're going about it. Just the way they present it, how clean and classic their entire just design is. It really caught my attention, and I do like the overall, professionalism that we can see within their, just their presentation and marketing itself. And so this is one of the ones that I definitely wanted to bring over to the channel. So what we are going to be looking at today is going to be the Blueberry Network. Now, the Blueberry Network is offering a decentralized e-commerce platform, crypto, with API payment system and tokenomics. They're an own crypto exchange that facilitates the process for customers, and the crypto API payment system that is integrated into the e-commerce platform. It rewards holders with every transaction. The crypto API payment system will be provided as software as a service and can be used by an e-commerce site, which is cool. So there's applicability to many other places there, right? So just to kind of sum that up, we have tokenomics rewards, e-commerce meets blockchain, plus research and development. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into their white paper here. If we do click that, and we'll get an idea of, just what exactly we are expecting from this thing here. So e-commerce has proven to be crisis proof. I mean, that's facts. I mean, we saw what happened during, the pandemic and everything last year. E-commerce has just been absolutely fantastic, right? So e-commerce has proven to be, crisis prove. There are currently 7.9 million online retailers in the world, and 2.1 million of them are in the United States. The global e-commerce market size was valued at USD 4 trillion in 2021. So, with that being said, I think that one thing we can assume is that e-commerce is going to continue to dominate many fields, and I'm excited to see how this thing does grow. And going forward, how can we see this, combination of blockchain meeting e-commerce? So let's kind of talk about this a little bit and talk about what exactly we can expect from them. So, especially in a crisis, companies and people get into financial difficulties. A better solution is to reward people with tokens via tokenomics on the blockchain that can be integrated into real applications such as e-commerce platforms via crypto payment systems. In this paper, we want to introduce a decentralized e-commerce with a crypto API payment system and tokenomics. This is the bread and butter of this whole project. An own crypto exchange facilitates the process for customers, and the crypto API payment system that is integrated into the e-commerce platform rewards holders with every transaction. The crypto API payment system will be provided as software as a service and can be used by any e-commerce site. Let's see, one second here. I had to double check something just really quickly. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. So how do the tokenomics work, and how are they going to apply this entire thing to their blockchain, to their project itself? So there is a 10% fee. 5% of that goes back to holders. 4% will be split 50-50, meaning 2% will be sold by the contract into BNB, while the other 2% of the Blueberry tokens are paired automatically with the previously mentioned BNB and added as a liquidity pair on Pancake Swap. So that's going to go into LP, and then 1% of that is going to go towards marketing, and I'm fine with that. 1% towards marketing is no major amount at all, in my opinion. It gives them a healthy amount that they can continue to just grow in general, and to be able to market this thing and get the name out there without taking a major total supply of the tokens themselves. So there are a few different key concepts of their tokenomics. We have an automatic liquidity pool, as we have seen before. We have manual burns. The burns will be controlled by the team. 50% of the tokens are burnt at the beginning. And then there's an anti-well mechanism. The max transaction is we're not even going to try that one. Let's say times 10 point X, and holders with over 2% of shares will be excluded from auto reflection. This means that the price will be more stable through healthy distribution. So that means that the total supply will be distributed in a healthy way, which is something we like to see, right? We don't like to see those freaking whales that have, 4, 5, 7, 8% of the total supply, as that is just dangerous in general, because they're people too, and you never know what their really true intentions are. So just to kind of sum that up a little bit, there's a total of 1 trillion tokens. The liquidity pool is about 1 quadrillion tokens, with a liquidity pool of about 450 trillion. There's going to be a 500 trillion amount be burnt automatically. Then 10 to 5% will go to holders. Of this 10% tax, 5% to holders, 4% to LP, 1% to marketing. And then also the LP lock is 4 years, which is great, right? Because we see that is a very, very large amount within liquidity. And so we definitely want to see that does remain locked, as we don't want to see some massive rug pull, right? I think that liquidity being locked is very, very important, having such a large liquidity pool for sure. Absolutely. So the exchange is used to swap one currency to another. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency. The exchange is to be used to exchange Ethereum to Blueberry token. This makes it easier for customers to use everything on one platform, and it gives the customer more trust. In addition, Ethereum is offered in many crypto ATMs. So that's just overall more convenience, right? It makes it more convenient. You can access the Blueberry token in an easy manner, and it is just overall, again, an easy way to be able to operate just within and on this platform. So let's talk about this crypto API system, because this is really seemingly what the bread and butter of this is going to be, and this is what really caught my attention that I'm actually really excited about. So the crypto API system, the online payment system provides for e-commerce are centralized. Some of them started to use Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, but you still have to create an account and get verified. Your credibility will be checked, and you have no full control over your crypto account. The crypto API system will become part of the e-commerce platform. The API is used to complete an order and reward holders. There we go. Oh, one sec. Gotta send out a notification. There we go. Forgot to send this to our Patreon. One sec. Just got freaking spammed by like 30 people. Okay. In addition, the API is provided as software as a service in shops. So this is going to be something that I think that we are going to see one way or another within crypto. Just within e-commerce itself. And I'm very excited to see the overall application of this. You know what I mean? First of all, I think it will be important, just to be able to get verified and your credibility being checked, as that will stop a lot of things such as just bots or things of that nature. And then whenever you just think about the overall speed, I think that this also can increase the speed, convenience, and the overall, just the full blown interaction within these platforms. And so I'm very excited to see how that does develop, because I think that there's not many other platforms doing something super similar to this one. So let's talk about the e-commerce platform, as that is what this whole thing is being marketed about. And I'm excited to see how we can again see this crossover between e-commerce and blockchain itself, because that's that's just so major things, right? They're just both so big. To see them kind of pair would be absolutely insane. So an e-commerce platform will be developed and provided as a hybrid shop, dropshipping, marketplace, etc., with different categories. The merchants have the possibility to sell their products within the platform. In addition, the crypto API payment system will be integrated into the platform, which is exactly what we went over here. So how does it, just what are some of the simple steps and how this will work? So there's product creation. The products will be created and listed in the store. Whenever it comes to purchasing the product, the customers can buy a product with the Blueberry token. If the customer has the Blueberry token, then the product can be ordered. Otherwise, the customer needs to swap from Ethereum to Blueberry token. With these transactions, the tokenomics will be applied, which means the buyer will be taxed with 10%, and the 5% is redistributed to holders. In addition, 1% is distributed back to the holder with every order. So as you can see here, they're trying to take just kind of like your typical e-commerce and mix it in with tokenomics plus blockchain. And I think that's a cool idea, right? I've always said it time and time again. I truly, honestly believe that we are going to see cryptocurrencies and, just crypto in general be able to be applied to every single aspect of modern day life. And I think e-commerce is only just a few steps away from that for sure. So I'm definitely excited to see how that does go. So let's kind of talk about the roadmap. Let's see what all they have done. This thing is very, very, very new. They still are in their speculative phase, right? We're still speculating that any of this will happen, but just based off the presentation they're giving, it definitely seems as if they have something in the works. It'll of course just be important to kind of see what all is going on behind the scenes, what we can expect going forward, and then keeping them keeping us up to date about what all is going to happen in the future here. So, overall, we can see just how new they are. They got the web page development, they tested and deployed the protocol, and got PancakeSwap integrated. They also started the planning and development of INIT exchanges. So, just initiating exchanges there. So I'm excited to see where this thing does go, because it is just so new that there's always potential room for growth, right? Whenever you think of something that is this new, that does such a good job of, explaining what they're trying to do, the presentation as well, you can see that this will be appealing to many people. And I'm excited to see how many people do take this on and are actually, are attracted to it, just due to the fact that it is so well presented. So going forward, there are certain things we're going to see, such as ongoing marketing, start developing the exchange, which would be actually, interesting. Hopefully they do give a lot of updates on what all is going on with that, and we can kind of see behind the scenes on that. Then they're going to continue marketing from 2021 into 2022. Then we will start to look at major listings, initiate API crypto payment systems, develop the API, testing the API, rollout partnerships, etc. So that's going to be coming very soon. Just within the next year, it does seem. This is a bigger project. This is, a bigger mountain to climb. And so it doesn't surprise me to kind of see, development taking a little bit longer. And so it does make me excited to see that the overall liquidity is going to be locked for about 4 years, because since it is going to take so long, it is important that we do see them hold true to it, and they do have a long-term vision, such as locking the liquidity, with since it is such a big amount for that amount of time. So overall, that is going to be the main gist of the Blueberry network. It is definitely one that I'm excited, and I'm curious to just follow it and to just see exactly how this thing does grow. I think it does have a lot of potential, and just talking to the team and having kind of gotten an idea of what exactly it has done, it will be interesting to kind of just see the growth of it. Again, it has seen kind of like that healthy pullback that we do typically see from a lot of these new cryptos. They will have that initial run up, and then that'll typically be followed by a fall. But it does seem like they have established some support around that local point of resistance before the major explosion. So that's a normal, that's a normal growth pattern for a crypto that's only just a little while old. As you can see here, it launched about 9 to 10 days ago, roughly. And so with that being said, I wouldn't say that this is anything to be alarmed about. I would definitely just monitor it, see how it does find support, and see how it does maintain these levels. So overall, that is going to be the Blueberry network. That is going to be the very first one of the day. And with that being said, you guys know the drill. From this point forward, go ahead, leave it in the chat. Let me know what different type of what cryptos you guys want to see, and then we will get into them. So let's see. We got Al Guapo. Let's see. Al Guapo says, am I wrong in feeling that a lot of the crypto blockchain space is being saturated with the same type of token, coins, projects with the same fundamentals with different faces? No, you're not wrong at all. That's 100% correct. And that's why whenever we do look at things such as, let's go to the ranking system, you can see that I rank things such as creativity, right? I rank things like that because I think creativity is going to be an absolute must. It is going to be super duper necessary in terms of getting these, getting from that point of being speculative and, just being like amongst the rest to actually, just to progressing forward within crypto. You know what I mean? That's just kind of my opinion, because I think that there's so many of them that do the same thing, right? We all have seen it before. There's going to be a new project. It's going to have NFTs. It'll donate a little bit to charity. There's 10% tokenomics, 5% goes to holders, 3% goes to liquidity, and 2% gets burned. I mean, we've seen that hundreds of times at this point, but there's some of them that are going to be different than others, that can be applied different than others, that are targeting different areas of life that I think will then allow them to grow out of the shell that is, of just pure containment by all of these other cryptos doing the same exact thing. That's kind of just my opinion. At least that's how I kind of look at it. And so I'm excited to kind of just keep going forward. And that's why I like doing these streams, and I like looking for new cryptos, because we do find the ones that are different. We do find the ones that have that potential to be something special. And that's why I do really, really like doing these rankings. So that's just my opinion. Al Guapo. Sorry to kind of go off on a tangent there, but let's see. We got Darius dropping a $10 donation. I don't have a chat from you there, but I do appreciate it. All love. All love, all love. All right, let's see. What are we going over today? So I'm seeing Jack R. Daily BNB rewards a lot, daily, weekly, and monthly raffles. It's honestly such a gem. Got Dexio Protocol. Gallant Token is one I've seen a lot recently. Gallant Token. All right, let's see what Gallant Token's all about. And then maybe we'll check out Jack R if the chat wants to see it. But I am seeing the most of Gallant Token. Okay, let's see what I can find. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, looks like we are in the right place. Let's go ahead, and then we are going to... Let's start, of course, let's just start with ranking system number 1. So if you are new to the channel, if you don't understand the ranking system, basically what I do, it's nothing serious. It's not like a major, like I'm not Certic, I'm not anything like that. I basically just go in and give my opinion, and I try to gauge where I rank each one of these from creativity, progress, longevity, presentation, utility, security. I add them all up, and I give them a total percent score. I think the highest percentage we've gotten so far is an 87, but it's kind of a way I do it. So this ranking system that's on your screen now is going to be more directed towards the, how do you explain it? Like the more established cryptos, the ones that are actually making good progress. And then we have a speculative ranking system for the more speculative cryptos. And that'll be this one, which goes more off of creativity, engagement on Twitter, engagement with the crowd, presentation, how marketable is it, and the progress that they're making. So this is more focused on those very new startup ones within their first week or two, where we don't have so much information that they would get a bad ranking on this one. Whereas I want to kind of gauge the growth potential, which is by giving them a speculative rating out of 75. So with that being said, let's go ahead. We of course are just going to start on this one. Let's go ahead and change this one here to Gallant Token, and then we're going to get started. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. Community-driven RFI. Now, one thing I will say before we even do get into this, guys, I will let you know that I am in no way a financial advisor, and these are just strictly my opinions. What I did whenever I started this series is that I really just wanted to, come onto YouTube, and there were certain things that I wanted to do that I just do in my own time, right? So I do research like this. I always go, just on my own time and start to look for these different projects. And I figured, hey, why not do it on live? Why not have the chat involved with me? Why not look at their favorite cryptos, give my opinion on it, and kind of help give back to my community who also, supports me so much. And so I do appreciate that. We also have Michelle Brashear in the chat, who is actually my mom. So if you guys do want to drop some support, drop a W in the chat right now. For my mother, I'm going to go ahead and start it off by dropping that W. There we go. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into the very first one of the day, which is going to be GallantToken.com. Let's see what this is all about. Community-driven RFI token coming soon. Wallet plus NFT platform app, nonprofit exchange, video game, interesting, plus more. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Why Gallant Token? We are a USA-based RFI token that values community and transparency to strive to change the face of crypto. Our plans include a wallet, an NFT platform, a non-profit crypto exchange, the first of its kind. Okay, we'll see about that, as well as a video game. We are 100% upfront and honest about all aspects of this token. Our team has been docked since before launch, fantastic, and we are open to any questions and will address any concerns our community has for us. Join us together. Our potential for growth is exponential. Okay, all right, let's see. This sounds interesting. I really like this website, by the way. They're already getting some points for me for presentation. Let's go ahead and zoom out so we can see the whole thing. There we go. Alrighty. Locked liquidity. To ensure security for our investors, liquidity has been locked since launch. Okay, great. I wonder how long it's locked for. Maybe they'll explain that in a little while. All right, let's see. There's 10% tax on all transactions. 8% of the tax goes to LP. Wow, that's a large amount. And then 2% goes to our holders. In the future, we may adjust this to allowing 1% to go to charity, 3% to holders, and 7% to 6%. I like that. I like the idea of this. I like the idea of that. Okay, I like the idea of that adjustment there. But let's see. Gallant Token is 100% community driven and relies on all of our gallants coming together. Is it Gallant or Gallant? With a Y, like Gallant? Gallant. I'm going to go with Gallant. Coming together as a team to make it a success. In doing so, we believe it will create a solid foundation for us to build upon. We aren't just a community, we are a family building a strong core and breaking milestones together on our journey onwards and upwards. So whenever it comes to renouncement of ownership, yeah, I was going to say, I'd be surprised if ownership was renounced if they're considering changing the tokenomics a bit. The renouncement of ownership will not initially take place at the start of this project. Once ownership is renounced, we will no longer be able to change the taxes on the contract to set aside a portion for charity or fix any minor issues if needed. Renouncement of ownership will be reconsidered after we have updated the taxes as per stated in tokenomics. Lastly, transitioning to an exchange will be easier. Yeah, so one thing that I always do say, we'll go ahead and double check that the team is doxed. I say that ownership is really important. Ownership renouncement is really important when we don't know who's behind the scenes, when we can't see who the devs are, when we don't know who the CEO is, when we don't know any of them, plus we can't see that real progress is being made behind the scenes. If we don't have any of that, they need to renounce ownership in my opinion, because that's the only level of security we really have. Whereas if we know who's behind the scenes, they're live. They're maybe if they have a Twitch that they go live on, they do AMAs. We know who behind the scenes. We can see the progress being made. Then from that point forward, like renouncement of ownership is not as important. That's something that I will say. So let's go ahead. Let's see what all we got here. Let's go over to their white paper. I kind of just want to see a few things. One thing that I will say is we definitely 100% need to see this get updated. Just because this kind of is nowhere near on par with this website. You know what I mean? So that definitely needs to be fixed and worked on. So let's see what their use case is. Let's see what the purpose is. Let's just see things like that. Let's see. The world of cryptocurrency is a very diverse space with many different tokens and use cases. Our end vision is to create the first ever nonprofit exchange and change how crypto is done as a whole. We're not going to be average. We want to shoot above and beyond what the typical coin is doing. Following our roadmap, the initial use case will be establish an NFT marketplace that is warrior and medieval based that will be used, that will utilize, one second, my computer turned off. There we go. That will utilize, one more time. There we go. Let's see, that will utilize and showcase themes from that era. Users will be able to buy, trade with these Gallant tokens. We will be one of the first to capture this market according to research. Progressing forward, our implementation of the wallet allows users to trade Gallant for other tokens as well as a staking system. Along the way, we will establish partnerships that will allow us to bring our vision to a reality and exponentially increase our user base. We have agreed to work on a video game, but at this time, we're not able to provide all the details as it is still in the R&D stage. Okay, so at least we know it's eventually coming, but that's fine. It's in the R&D stage. Hopefully they do give little updates here and there about it. As we grow larger, we want to open offices. First starting in the US is where we are based. We're currently in the process of establishing our LLC and trademark to ensure security and protecting our investors as well as our brand. That'll be important, especially if they do develop a game. If you develop a game, you develop anything of that nature, having an LLC, having a business, having it all trademarked is very important because copying games is pretty easy. It's honestly pretty easy. Legal representation is being worked on and currently pending. After initial opening, we will start outsourcing to other countries and using community members who are willing to work at the offices. We want to build not only a community, but a family. We do not want to limit ourselves, so we will revisit our roadmap and white paper to add or take away things that may or may not be conducive to our vision. Okay, so this is it still seems relatively new. It definitely still seems relatively new, just in the sense that they have a big goals, they have big visions, but it does seem like they really haven't let's see, like, how you explain it, like they're still working towards getting to those first steps, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll have to rate this thing on a speculative level. But let's kind of see a few things. So NFT gallery coming soon. These are the people behind the scenes. We got Steven Walters, Javante Jackson, Jason Brooks goes by JB. I saw a JB in chat just now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. JB. Okay. Yeah. Got you. Okay. So we do know who's behind the team, which is absolutely fantastic. I do think that's always important. I'll say that this website is fantastic. Let's see if there's anything else. So let's see just in terms of the progress they're making. So they apply for the following: BSC scan, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. It does look like they had a BSC scan. Okay, so they did do that, which is great. We're gonna check this out in a second here. So they did do that, which is fantastic. All right, so they made good progress on that. Contest giveaways, published mobile app. Oh, mobile app's out. Oh, the mobile app is out. Good. Okay, that's great. An audit will be great. Community growth, maintain 10K holders, exchange listings, begin wallet R&D. Let's see, marketing plan, anything big here. So, okay, so let's rank this on a speculative level because they are still in, they're still in the works. That's one thing I will say. They still are in the works. So, let's get into this. So, creativity. I would say creativity, they're definitely doing a pretty good job. I don't see like many of these medieval themes or anything like this. And I would say like just the way that they're going about this is great. The only thing that I would say is just in terms of the use, what they're doing, like the use case itself is not anything I haven't seen before in terms of, what exactly it will do. But one thing that I will say is that they do say there's going to be a non-profit exchange, one of a kind. So maybe that'll give them a little extra point because they are saying it'll be a little different. So right now, what I will say is that they definitely get the full points for creativity on a marketing sense of, how they are trying to present this thing and how they've gone about it. It's not just like another Doge or another Safe. If they've kind of taken their own approach. So what I will give on in terms of creativity, I'm gonna give them a 7. I think that's fair. Just because I don't think that whenever it comes to overall use and what they're doing with the tokenomics themselves at the moment is anything we haven't seen before, but they definitely get the full 5 for overall brand development for sure. So let's go ahead and let's see. So security. Let's see. In order to gauge security, let's check a few things. So one thing that I will say is I don't know if there are any if there's a place that breaks down all of these different wallets, like what this 11% is, what the 5% is. We have a burn address. This is going to be liquidity, and I'm not sure what these two are, and I'm not sure if JB. If you guys have a place that kind of breaks down this tokenomics, definitely let me know, as I think that would be very important. Just in terms of knowing what the total token supply distribution is, I think that's a very important thing to note. And so, yeah, we'll go back to that one. So that one, they're doxed. Let's see, just overall engagement on Twitter. It does seem like they're really active, which is always a good thing, especially with these speculative cryptos. So let's go ahead and let's say on security, they don't have any audits yet. I'm going to give them another, let's see. Security, we need to see audits. I would definitely like to know what all is going on with the total token supply, like where all of those are at the moment. I'm gonna say a 6 for now, which isn't bad. Okay, especially on a speculative level, it's not bad. The reason I would say a 6, let's see. Got you, 2 audits coming, good, fantastic. So the reason I would say that is I just want to see there's a lot of room to grow still. It's not that I don't think it's safe. It's that I think that there's still a lot more steps to take to prove its safeness or security itself. And then I think that's what will increase it. So there's no major things that I'm looking at right now that says that's a red flag, but there are things that have not been done yet that would help confirm the security of it. So that's kind of my rating on that one. So I'm gonna give that one a 6. Engagement, let's check it, because engagement as a very brand new crypto is very important. One thing that I will say is this is June 14th. It seems like they're still our official YouTube channel is now active. They've gotten some merch engagement. They'll get the full 10 for sure. They're doing a great job of staying engaged with the crowd, and I do like that. That's something I'm a fan of to see. So let's go ahead and let's drop them their full 10 on that one. Let's throw that in there. Cool deal. All right. Presentation's fantastic, but I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest and say that this white paper definitely kind of knocks down the there are 2 basic audits done. Yeah, I'm talking more audits in terms of maybe like we get like a Solidity. We start to work up to some of the bigger audits, some of those more established audits. You know what I mean? Those will be the important ones. This white paper definitely, you know, it kind of takes away from the presentation a bit. I will say that. But this website is fantastic. I would love to see the same design and the same style be applied over to the white paper. And then from there, that would definitely knock up the presentation a little bit. So at the moment, I'm going to give them, presentation speaking, they're doing great. So I'm going to give them a 12. But we definitely, I'm assuming that, I'm assuming that they will fix that white paper sometime soon here. And so when that does happen, then they'll get maybe a little bit of a higher rating on a presentation. But other than that, I would say 2 things I think like I would like to see just to give them higher ratings on presentation is I would like to see more information on the tokenomics, like the breakdown, the total distribution of the tokens. That will be very important. And then I would like to see this get fixed for sure. ASAP Rocket, because this is too good. You know, this is fantastic, right? All right, let's see. Marketability is great. The marketability of this is fantastic, especially whenever they do get the marketability, the game going. I think that there's some application here, right? Just because Gallant, they got the NFTs. I think that this whole overall design that they have and like all how it's cool with the fire. So definitely marketability is going to be one that they'll get a pretty good rating on. They'll get a good ranking on. Let's see, marketability. I would say for what they're trying to do, like I would say they'd get the full 15 marketability wise. I don't see any big marketing issues there. And in progress. Okay, let's see what all let's go back to their roadmap and let's see the progress that they have made. So, this one is definitely one that I would say is where it's lacking a little bit in terms of actually, how do you say, like reaching some of these larger milestones, which is not a bad thing at all, but I would definitely like to see things continuing to expand for sure. Now, one thing that I would say is that they're doing great in terms of, you know, I'm not sure how old this one is, so I would have to check it. But what I do like is the fact that the mobile app is finished. I would have to go look at it again, but I can't confirm that, but they're saying that it's finished, so I would assume that it's finished. The trademark and the LLC, you know, that is in development, which is good. I think that'll be important, especially just for overall, how do you explain it? Just the more in terms of, you know, just proving that this is a legitimate company. Let's go ahead. Okay, so this has a few more quarters, but I'm more focused on what we've done so far. Smart contracts, branding concept. So what I would say is just progress speaking. I would definitely 27 days old, about 30 days. Okay. Let's see. Announce a marketing plan, contests and giveaways. I feel like, let's see. Progress speaking. I'm torn about this one. I'm torn on the progress. I think the mobile app definitely takes a while to develop, and the fact that they got that out that fast is great. But it seems like everything else is a work in progress. A month old, 30 days. For now, I would say let's go 11. Let's go 11 out of 15. I think that's fair because they're definitely still has a lot of things to reach, a lot of growing to do. And I would say in 30 days, they've done a good job. But I would like to see, especially things like the white paper. Like I think the white paper is kind of like the one thing that's standing out to me right now. Like I'm like, it's been 30 days. Like I feel like that's something that could have been updated. And listen, guys, in no way is me hating. Like in no way. I've seen JB in my chat multiple times. I'm a fan of his. Like, I think the project, the marketability, all that's fantastic. This is just my honest opinion, okay? It's in no way. And one thing I will say, we are looking at a speculative ranking right now. And in terms of speculation, these are more of not really saying like, oh, this is bad, so I'm going to give it a lower score. But more of how, you know, how much have they done, you know, in terms of going forward, you know, how much have they gotten complete? You know what I mean? So it's more of like a, how speculative is it type of ranking. Whereas like if this type of ranking, this ranking system right here is like, if I give you like a 10 on security, I think that your security is just not safe. You know what I mean? Whereas on security on this one, it's more like, okay, you're doing good, but we need to see an audit. We need to see more of this. We need to see more of that. Just kind of a little explanation there. So overall, let's total these things out and let's see what we got to. I'm expecting maybe like a 70. It's about a 70%. That sounds about right for this one. 7 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 26 divided by 75 and 81. Good. Yep. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Makes sense. I like it. On a speculative level, an 81 makes sense here. 81. Oh, wait. Let's see. Where are we at right here? Let me... boom, plus boom, plus boom. So it was a 61. Okay, cool. Let's get this one. Boom. Just so you guys can see the total thing before we go ahead and go back out to the next crypto. And then let me go ahead and actually add something real quick. So, boom, bang, bang. And this totals out to an 81%. 1 second. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool deal. There we go. Added that. Let's go. Let's go a little bit smaller. There we go. Boom. Okay, well, that's what we're at. So overall, just my opinion on this thing. I would say that creativity is fantastic. They're doing a good job, especially of developing their own style. That's something I look for a lot. Security, there's just more steps that can be taken, some bigger audits, just things of that nature, and an explanation of what's going on with the total supply. We see 11% wallets, 6% wallets. Like, what's going on there? Engagement, they're doing fine. Presentation's great. We just need to see the white paper be updated, especially after 30 days. That's a little bit... You know, that's something that I noticed, because you think your white paper is your representation. Your white paper is like, when people want to know what we're about, this is where they go to, and that definitely needs to be updated. Marketability is great. I think it's very, very easily marketable. And then I also think the progress they're making is decent, but we definitely need to see a little bit more of a push for sure. Especially now, while things are going down, while people are worried about cryptos, I would say now is the time to really separate yourself from the pack. That's just my opinion. So that's where I'm at with this one. It's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm excited to see where they go. I'm excited about that game too. I'm excited about that game. I want to check out games. I love games. So, alrighty. Cool deal. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's next. We're gonna do two more. We're going to do two more. We're going to knock out our 3 of the day. Let me go ahead and boom, 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 boom. Bang, boom. Cool. And then let me go ahead and re-add that again. It's one thing I forgot to do. You guys know I always forget something. All right, there we go. There we go. Boom. Okay. All right, what's next? Let's see. Check out Vivox. I have no idea how to say that. All right, let me jump into a few super chats real quick. Give me 1 second. I know we had a few super chats in here. So, I am the CFO. We are 100% dogs. Awesome job. JB, shout out to you. I think it was Jason, maybe. So, shout out to you, Jason. Great job, man. Y'all keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. We got an $80 donation from Holden Wait. Jesus. Shout out to you, dude. FamCoin was created to bridge crypto to our communities through education, the circulation of tokenomics, and charity. Fam is the 40 acres and a mule that was once promised. That promise has been remixed into a token. Interesting. Through education, the circulation of tokenomics, and charity. Fam, 40 acres and a mule. Okay. Once promised, that promise has been remixed into a token. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. Like, I don't understand exactly what that means. I'll be curious to see what it's about. What do y'all think about Fam? What do you think about Sam? Fam, shout out to Holden Wait. Shout out to you for the $80 donation, dude. That was fantastic. All love, man. All love. Again, if you guys do send in super chats, it does not necessarily mean that we are for sure going to jump straight into that crypto right then and there. But what it does mean is that I will throw it out to the chat, and if the chat wants to see it, you know the drill. Let me know, and I will go ahead and do it. Now, supersize them. Supersize me. Got it. Okay, there we go. I'm just an investor in Gallant, but I came here to say that Gallant is right now on fire sale. Great entry point to new investors since we dipped. Okay, maybe. I think they said the price must have dropped a little bit. $10 from Tree Town Sound. Saying startup boost token. 100 million total market cap and killer white paper. 100 million market cap. I think we checked out SubX in one of my very first ones of these. One of my very first episodes on the series. We actually did go ahead and do that. So definitely go check it out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it, dude. All right, let's go into the next one. Let's see. What if I told you that there was a smart contract platform for minting, distributing, and transacting smart NFTs? The token holder is still at 9,000, but they have been listed on coinbase. Altura. I've heard about Altura before. Check JackRaffle. Okay, let me see what JackRaffle is about, because I did see that. I have seen that one on here a few times. Let me edit the lineup real quick. JackRaffle. Oh, wait, tripping. Hold on. Gallant Token, spec, 80. What did I say? 81%. Yeah, 81%. Okay. All right. JackRaffle. Okay, let me see what this one's about. JackRaffle. Again, guys, I'm not endorsing any of these. I'm learning about them for the very first time with you all. For the very first time with you guys. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let me see what I can find. What's a social media? What's a... Let's see. Maybe I can find it. JackRaffle. JackRaffle BSE must be it. Okay, I think we're in the right place. Okay. Let me know if we're in the right place, then I'll go ahead and I'll get started. I'd be surprised if this isn't it. Let's see. This is new. Seeing some FamCoin. Maybe we'll do FamCoin next. Trying to see. Are we in the right place? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if we're in the right place or not. If this is the right Twitter, I don't want to promote the wrong thing. You know, I don't want to be on here talking about something that's a full-blown scam. So, or copycat or something. Let me know. Yeah, right place. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. They said it was super new, so I'm assuming this is going to be another speculative one. So let's start here. So let's go, boom, and then let's exit out of some of this real quick. There we go. Okay, this is cute. Okay, hold Jack R and passively earn BNB and Jack R. On top of that, you're automatically part of a daily, weekly, and monthly raffle. Get your chunk of Jack's BNB pot just by holding Jack R. Secure, fun, and easy on the BSC. Okay. Light paper. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. JackRaffle is a meme token, but with an actual use case and long-term mechanics. Interesting. Those are kind of like counterintuitive. Okay, every day we host raffles with daily, weekly, and monthly pools, and of course, Jack's pot. All eligible Jack R holders will participate in the raffles for their chance of winning great prizes every day. Hold Jack R and be part of raffles and contests all the time. Rank up to increase your fortune and help the community reach set goals for even more fun along the way. JackRaffle is a deflationary audited BEP20 token built on the Binance Smart Chain with lots of features. JackRaffle aims to make crypto community funnier by the day for all. Key features. Okay, this is interesting because I'm curious to see how it differentiates itself. Daily, weekly, and monthly raffles, the jackpot system, ranking system for increased fortune among holders, community market cap goals for giveaways, BNB claim pool, dump protection, advanced gaming features, okay, charity donations, and more being renounced. 2% reflection fee distributed to all holders and they receive it based on their holdings. So if you hold more tokens, you receive more percent of the total distributed. This also acts as a passive burn because the burn wallet being the biggest holder gets more tokens. Okay. 2% then goes to redistribution, the BNB redistribution pool. 2% goes to the ecosystem fund. Ecosystem fund. Okay, got you. Raffle fund, community engagement, marketing. Okay, that's not bad. And then 4% goes to automatic liquidity pool. So that turns out to be, let's see, 2% plus 2% plus 2% to 4%. That's 10 total percent. Okay. All right, let's see. Pre-sale and launch. Launch price, 299 tokens per BNB. Anything interesting here? 60% of public pre-sale goes to liquidity. Okay. 1,000 million billion, only 1 billion. Okay, that's good. Only 1 million total, 1 billion total supply. 50% pre-sale, 27% DEX liquidity, 8.3% ecosystem fund. That's not too much. Okay, 7% exchanges, 5% burn. Okay, so let's see. So that means they have a total to an access of about 17%. I typically like whenever these different cryptos only have 15% or less. So 17% is a bit much. I think that kind of just impedes on the overall security aspect of it. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. I'm not sure if any of these are locked. I don't know if there's any locks on any of these funds or rolling locks or anything like that. So I'd definitely be curious about that going forward. So let's see what they've done, and then let's see let's see what we got coming up here. So let's see, smart contract deployment, pre-sale completion, logo update, your basics in the Q2. And the Q3, which is what we're going into now, they got the raffles, daily, weekly, and monthly, the player ranking system, additional burning mechanisms, charity fund system, jackpot release, JackRaffle. Excuse me, guys. I stayed up to 2 in the morning last night, and I am friggin' an old man. I cannot stay up that late. And the JackRaffle VIP group, okay? Q4, P2P games, NFT marketplace, the big raffle. I wonder what the big raffle is. Let's see. And Jack's stack release. What is Jack's stack? Unlock NFTs through the ranking system, on-ramp fiat processor, NFT system upgrade with trading options, Jack shop. Okay, so what it seems like, how do players get ranked? How does that work? That's what I want to see. I wonder what how the ranking system works. Let's see. Okay, depending on the type of raffle that is going down, you must have held Jack R for a certain time period prior to the raffle to qualify. This means you can't simply swap in and out to be a part of raffles, right? All holders who meet requirements can participate in the raffle. The number of winners for each raffle can vary, so is more than one person winning. Jackpots is a milestone system that we are implementing to make it more exciting. It is based on market cap. So for each market cap milestone, we'll be giving away different prizes. For example, when we hit a 1 million market cap, we'll draw iPhone winners. 5 million could be MacBooks, etc. The list goes on and on. Okay. All in all, Jack R is the ultimate meme token combined with real and exciting use case for everyone to participate in. Holding Jack R unlocks several perks, and our holders are incentivized through a well-crafted ecosystem, raffles, gaming, and other app features, keeping the community engaged. Okay, let's see. I want to see if there's any all sell transactions that trade more than 0.1% of the total supply will be charged with penalties of 2 BNB. Jack R holders who make transfer between 2 wallets larger than this will be charged by 2 BNB as well. Okay. Jack's Hub, Jack's biggest all-in-one decentralized app where all new high-quality tokens can be listed. All projects that can be vetted will be vetted and examined by our security partner and checked by our built-in anti-rogue pull mechanisms. Users can vote on their favorite projects, and by doing that, they take part in additional. Okay, that's cool. This is more what I was looking for. Okay. Users can vote on their favorite projects, and by doing that, they take part in additional Jack raffles. Promoters and influencers can promote listed projects and also receive rewards. Okay, how does this work? Rise in ranks. As you acquire more Jack R and increase your chances to win our raffles. Our ranking system is made up of 5 ranks and is determined based on holdings. So the only concern that I have with that is, so basically what it's saying is the more you hold, the more likely you are to win the raffles, but that also means the more reflections you're going to receive as well. So I think they may end up having a problem with people calling it a pyramid scheme, right? You know how everyone is. They call it Safemoon a pyramid scheme, because you're even more incentivized to be amongst the top. You know what I mean? Like that could happen. That's not what I'm calling it. I mean, I just think it's tokenomics and just general what we're seeing in crypto right now. But there's going to be something there. I personally speaking am not the biggest fan of that aspect about the more you hold, the higher chances you are of winning, the raffle, just because with reflections, you're getting more. So it's like you have more, you're getting reflections, so you're collecting more, and then separate raffles. No, separate raffles. What do you mean? I could be wrong. I could be on the wrong track here. So if I'm wrong, let me know. Hold on. Let's see. Your chance to win our raffles. Our ranking system is made up of 5 ranks and is determined based on holdings. Give me a second here. We'll go back to that. If I'm wrong, let me know, but we'll go back to that. But I'd be confused on how I got that one wrong. Okay, so win NFTs. Acquire rank-specific NFTs and other unique non-fungible tokens created by the JackRaffle team. With our NFT marketplace, you'll be able to find cool NFTs and win them as you rise in ranks. And then lastly, we have JackRaffle strongly believes in giving back to the world and community. Therefore, we are launching several initiatives targeted towards charity work, such as Jack's Shelter and more. Okay, got you. Okay, let me know about this. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, because from what it sounds like, and if I'm wrong, I'd definitely like to see this kind of be a little bit more clear. Because what it sounds like is the more you have, the increases your chances to win a raffles. Rise in ranks as you acquire more Jack R, and so it's like the more you get from reflections, the higher likelihood you do have of getting more ranks. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see this. So we went over this. Let's see. They're employing. Okay, here we go. They employing separate raffles. Dev mentioned on voice chat, one based by rank, and also everyday one just for holding $50 in Jack. Okay. So there's there's multiple raffles. So some raffles you have a higher chance of winning the higher you go in the ranks, and then some you don't. Everyone has an equal opportunity just from holding $50 worth of Jack R. Okay, that needs to be clarified for sure. Just in my opinion, I think that's important. Like, that's really important to kind of note. Let's see. So roadmap, smart contract deployment, pre-sale completion, CoinMarketCap logo update, BSC scan. Do they have the logo? Let's see. I can't tell. Okay, let's see. Anyway, ranking system, additional burns, charity fund, jackpot release, JackRaffle VIP group, NFT marketplace, second quarterly buyback, Jack stake release VIP raffle, and then this. Okay, all right. Let's see some of the security here. A comprehensive code audit by TechRate for JackRaffle is ongoing and will be available for before pre-sale. So this come out. Let's see. Is this it? Okay, good. Let's see how they did. Is that complete? Other account. Okay, this was okay. So this was done before the pre-sale. Okay. DOS gas limit. Yeah. Okay. So the tech rate audit looks fine. Okay. Lock liquidity and no team token so you and your funds can feel safe. Highly skilled. Professional development. Okay. Okay, let me check a few things here. So I would be very, very surprised if... Okay, so no, so this isn't updated yet. So hopefully we get that soon. It's still pretty new, though. I would like to see... I would be surprised if the ownership is renounced. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's not yet. Yeah, it's still pretty new. Burn... Okay, so liquidity, burn address. What are these two right here? It said it. Hold on, it said it on the... It's added here. Ecosystem fund is this one, it seems. And then 9.62%. It must be one of those right there. Okay, and then after that, overall, there are no big holders. So the only thing that I will say is that it's about 17% right there. And, you know, I always do say 15% or more does start to kind of get me a little nervous. Just because I think, like, that's just a good bit. You know what I mean? Like, we think, like, the burn address is going to continue to grow. Their liquidity, like this is locked away. And so in terms of this is already about 40% gone, right? So that leaves 60%. And of that 60%, they then have control of 17%. But 17% of 60%, which is the total supply, circulating supply, just out of like, you know, just kind of think about it. That's 28%. You know what I mean? So that's a lot. You know, that's a lot of control. That's one thing I'd be nervous about a little. But they don't have any major whales. They don't have any like anyone outside of the project who owns a significant amount. So that definitely helps. That definitely helps for sure. Now I wonder, ownership is not renounced. Do we know who the team is? Are they doxed? It does not seem like it. Okay. All right, so that's how you claim it. Are they doxxed or do they plan on being doxxed at any point? Because I think without knowing who's behind the scenes, that would be kind of important. Let's see. Okay. Back online. Preparing to do a propagating due to a DNS update. You can use this link. New conditions for getting your rewards. We've applied for CoinMarketCap. Okay. Manual draw currently working on smart contract automation. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to rank this one. Okay. I think we're ready to rank this one. I'll give my honest opinion here. Okay. So creativity, branding, the branding itself, creative. They get the 5 on that. I'm fine with that. Nothing that I'm seeing here is new. You know, like just in terms of creativity in the sense of like what they're doing, I've seen pretty much all of this at this point. For the most part, I think there was something specific. This definitely will be interesting. I'm excited about that, but overall, I would say that. So I'm gonna give them on a speculative level, in terms of speculation, I would give them a. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Maybe because just kind of seen it all. You know, like we've kind of seen this before. It's nothing like just like really new. For now, I'm gonna give them a 6.5 for now until we start to see some more of these platforms come out that'll probably have their own style. You know what? Since they do have that ranking system and everything, let's go 7. Let's go 7 because that is different. At first, when I thought the ranking system was for all the raffles, I wasn't a fan. But I think since it's just for specific ones, that's fine. Security is one I'm more concerned about. I'm not going to lie. We don't know who the devs are. They can be active. Like, they can be active in Telegram and everything, but we don't know who they are. Ownership's not renounced. They have control of about 28% of circulating supply. It is still kind of new, but they do have a tech rate audit, which is great. And they don't have any major whales. So, let's see. Let's see. There was a few other things that they had a security one. Audit, locked liquidity, no team tokens. I'm gonna go 6. I think I'm gonna go to 6 with this one. I definitely think there's room to grow in terms of like getting more audits done. I think that'll be important. I would really like to see them either get to the point that ownership can be renounced once they do finish the contracts and they can actually I'm on the team for JackRaffle. Oh well, I know Kevin Watkins. I didn't know you were on the team. I know Kevin Watkins, though. He's familiar. But what I would say is that once the team, like I said earlier, right? I like to see that cryptos will announce either renounce ownership, so we don't necessarily need to worry about what's going on behind the scenes, or know who's behind the scenes. So if something does happen, we know who did it. You know what I mean? And they don't really have either one of those at the moment. So I think that's important. Engagement, it seems fine. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with engagement. It's not like they're not really posting anything. They're keeping people updated whenever like the site went down and all. So we'll give them the full 10 on that. Let's see. This is very similar to the last one now that I think about it. Presentation wise, let's see. Very simple. You know, it's very simple. It basically just it conveys the message that they're trying to convey. So there's nothing wrong with that. Light paper, audit. Who was in the team? Let's see. I'm curious. While their identities remain unknown for now due to the natural reasons, they are highly committed to bringing the best token experience. Okay, so maybe we'll know who they are further down the line. Presentation's fine, I would say. I would say that there's nothing really here that I'm all too worried about. So I'm gonna go like let's go like a 12. I would say. Just because the website is kind of basic, but it conveys all the important information, right? Marketability is fine. I don't see any issue with it. I think they kind of like got the little dog, but they're not doing like the doge thing. So I give them 15 on marketability. I don't see any issue with that. Progress. Smart contract listings. So they've applied to CoinMarketCap. We did see that. They don't have the update yet. Have the raffle started? I don't remember. Let's see. Let's see. Currently working on smart contract automation. Our first daily raffle was held. Okay, so they did have the raffles did begin, which is great. So progress for what they're trying to do, I would say that they're doing a good job in terms of that. But there definitely is still a lot more steps to take. Getting a real white paper out and stuff like that. So let's go 10. No, let's see. Out of 15, I'd say 11. I think 11 makes sense. I'd say 11 makes sense. They definitely still have a lot of progress to make for what they've been trying to do in a timely manner. They're doing a fine job. So, okay, let's see what we total out to. Here. This is very similar to the other one. 13 plus 22 plus 16. Is that the same one? It's a 51. Okay, 51. Okay, so it's right under a 68. Let me double check that makes sense. Let's see. 7 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 15 plus 11. 61. Okay, it's a 61. So it's the same ranking as the other one. That makes sense. They're about in the same place, I would say. Okay. Let's go here. 61. Very similar in terms of, you know, just overall progress, where they're at, and everything. 61, which totals out to an 81%. Okay. On a speculative level, another 81. Okay. That makes sense to me. I like it. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back out. Let's go on a spec. Same thing. It's crazy how we had like different numbers for different ones, but it totaled out to the same one again. But I would say that they're around the same place right now. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, last one. Okay, yeah, the fam coin, the fam squad is in here. Fam squad is ready to go. Let me address any super chats real quick. We got a super chat from SB saying fam coin. Shout out to you. And then we have a one from SB Olive saying Supermoon OSM. I feel like we did check out Supermoon before. Shout out to Crypto Batman again for the $5 donation saying Supermoon. We did check them out. And I think that was last week. I'm almost positive. Dean Rigby says that crypto will easily 1000x, and he is talking about in regards to rice farms. So definitely easily 1x, the 1000x. That's hard to do. So hey, that'd be crazy if you're right. What do y'all think about that one? Maybe we'll give them a look tomorrow. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go into the next one, which is going to be fam token. How do you reflect on the coins you hyped? First and foremost, I didn't hype anything. Okay, I literally just said that I like things. But Bonfire, I would say has been a little underwhelming. GMR is doing fantastic, and Happy's still making their donations. So I'd say GMR and Happy are there. I mean, they're killing it. They're freaking killing it. Moon Nation. Oh, Martin Diavolo, what's up? What's up, homie? Shout out to Martin. Welcome in, dude. All right, let's go into fam. See what they're about. Is it fam token or fam coin? Hold on. Fam coin, okay. All right, last one of the day. Oh, god dang it. I forgot to, let me go clear this out real quick before I type that. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to go back out here. Boom. Boom. 81%. Bang. And then let's go 40 acres and a mule. I'm curious about where this is going. I'm quite interested to see how, what in the world, like how this is going to be applied to a crypto. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can find. I'm assuming if it's I'm not gonna lie. If it's this one, we're gonna skip this one. I'm not gonna lie. Hey guys, let me know what is fam's what's their email? I mean, not their email. Sorry, what's their Twitter? What's their Twitter? I'd be quite surprised if this is it. Someone let me know what fam's what's it called? Their Twitter is. Did you cover Shiba Inu token? I covered Shiba Inu a while back. I covered Shiba Inu like maybe like a month ago, maybe. Got all the fam peeps in here. I know one of y'all got to know the Twitter. Let me know what the Twitter is. Or we'll have to keep it pushing. Let me see. Is it this one? Let me know. Because guys, if it's this one, I mean this is still really new. So this is it. Let me see. Fam coin. I think they got like. I would probably my honest opinion is if I was to go over this one while it seems to be this new, I would more than likely do it a disservice. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would more than likely say something that people wouldn't like. Because there's so much new stuff that you can't really rank it. You know, and I'm not saying. I'm gonna see if I can find a website on this one. Maybe they have a website, but this Twitter 1,000,000% got a famcoin.com. Okay. Okay. So they have a normal Twitter. Okay. Well, they have a normal website, which is good. They have a normal website, which is what I want to see. That Twitter gotta be worked on for sure. Let's see. What time are we at here? We're at an hour and 7. And you guys know I usually do these about an hour and 15. This is what I'm gonna say, okay? This thing looks really, really, really new. Like really, really new. I'm gonna double check one thing. Okay. Give me a second. Let's see here. Okay, so what we're going to do, you know what we're going to do is we only have about 10 minutes, and it does seem like there is information, because what I was going to say is there's not enough information to do it, but I went to their white paper here, and we can actually see that there is some. So what we're going to do is on the next one, while we do have, I don't know why this stream took so long, but when we do have some more time, we're going to do this one tomorrow, I think tomorrow we're going to do this one. Let me know, come join in, 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I do have to go bring my car in about 30 minutes, and I know there's no way I'll be able to get through this, and I think if I rush through this one, I may do it a disservice. So, overall, let's do this one tomorrow. Let's do this one tomorrow on the next episode, for sure. Let's do that. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and do that. So today we were able to go through 3 of them. One thing I'm going to have to do is figure out a way to speed these up a little bit. Now that we do have a ranking system, it does take a little bit more time. So we went over Blueberry Network. That was our sponsor of the day. They had a very clean, classic idea of mixing blockchain and e-commerce. We had Gallant Token. Gallant Token was going to be an interesting one. They're still pretty new, but what they are looking to do is they have a game coming out. They have a lot of NFTs coming out. They kind of have that they have that medieval theme, and that's something that I'm a fan of. I'm kind of like a little nerd, I guess. And then we have JackRaffle, which is going to be more focused on like daily rewards. They're going to be doing raffles. They're going to be doing things like that. And yeah, and then so what we're doing is we will go ahead tomorrow on the stream. We will go ahead and do this one next up, because again, this stream did take a little this stream did take a little while, and I know that I don't want to rush through this one and then have to shut it off early or anything like that, because I do have to go bring my car. And I'm not sure why this stream took long. I can usually get through each one in like 15 minutes. So maybe we'll have to gauge our time a little bit better next time. But with it being said, guys, if there's any questions that you have, I'll be answering questions from the chat for the next maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Or let's see, we're doing about 5 minutes. We'll do a little 5-minute AMA. If there's anything you'd like to know, definitely let me know. And then, yeah, from that point forward, we will go, we will go ahead and get this going. Hey, Tyler, I'm the CEO of Gallant Token. What's up? How's it going? What's going on? What is your opinion on Kim Kardashian and the overall response on Ethereum Max? I actually have not looked into that at all. I've been seeing it, but I don't pay attention to what she does. Honestly, like I tend to just try to avoid anything remotely related to like celebrities or anything. Did I miss something crazy, Martin? How is NFTR Finance? They're doing great. NFTR Finance are doing good. They're reaching a lot of milestones. They're doing a good job of reaching a lot of the milestones, except for themselves, and they've still been being very They've been being very transparent, which is a great thing. Alrighty, let's see. Kim made Ethereum Max drop 30%. What in the world could Kim Kardashian have said about Ethereum Max to drop it by 30%? Top cryptos of the day. Since Blueberry Network was sponsored, I don't necessarily want to, how do you explain it? Like, I don't want to pick that one. I would say that they definitely have the most potential in my opinion, but out of the two that we did see today, I would probably give the edge to Gallant Token for sure. NFT Art Finance has a 1% liquidity. They stole it. Is that what happened? I didn't see that. I haven't really checked into them for the last like week or so. Did that happen? Or are you being a little dramatic? Alrighty. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know in the chat, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Is Cardano mooning right now? Let's see what's going on. Someone said Cardano. Let's see. Let's go to TradingView. Well, I mean, it's going to fives. I mean, it's been pretty stagnant. It's not doing anything too crazy. All right, so let's see. She promoted it and dropped, and it dropped. No joke, customer. So you mean to tell me that Kim Kardashian promoted a crypto and it immediately dropped? It's not funny. It's really not funny, but that's so weird. That's so weird. Any bear market tips? Just relax. The best thing to do in a bear market is just chill. There's nothing you can do. There's no way to control it. Buy whenever you feel comfortable. Don't panic sell. That's one thing I will say. But bear markets aren't scary, especially if you've been through them before. We all know they'll end eventually. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that is going to be about it for today. I know we did only get through 2 cryptos. We usually do 3 every day. I'm not sure why it took so long, but definitely do it. Oh, wait, I got a super chat real quick from JB. JB again. Oh, Gallant Token account is our CEO, Steven. Okay, nice to meet you, Steven. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, what we are going to be doing today, guys, or tomorrow, is we will be going over a few more cryptos. I'm going to try to figure out a way that I can get through those rankings a little bit faster, or I may start the stream a little bit earlier if we are not able to. So definitely go down, go check it out. I'm going to be leaving timestamps in the bottom if you are just joining in. I'll be leaving some timestamps for y'all to be able to check out what we went over today and what my opinions were on them. And I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. It's something that we are going to continue to do every single week. And so, we've been doing it basically every day for the last few weeks here. And so we're going to continue to do that. And I hope you guys do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you on tomorrow's stream. Peace.